Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 9, Episode 5 of Shameless. This time, the title of the episode, I don't know why I just did that little jump that didn't help making me sit straight at all. Anyway, so, Season 9, Episode 5 of Shameless. The title for this episode is Black-haired ginger. What? Okay. We're back for a new episode of Shameless. I am very, very excited for this new episode. And if you're on Patreon, you know that this month we're gonna have a few binges for the show, for all the shows that I watch. And I think Shameless also will have a date, It will have a day with a binge, kind of towards the end of the month. But I'm excited, I'm ready, because if everything goes according to plan, I will finish Season 9 of Shameless this month. So, keep your fingers crossed that actually happens. Anyway, so, I'm excited. You know, we're entering Season, we're entering Season 9 now. We're kind of like very deep into Season 9 now. But yeah, all these storylines are going crazy, you know, everything is happening. A lot of shit is happening, and it's always happening, you know, with Shameless. Because the beautiful thing about this show is that they have a big cast, but they really do have storylines for everyone. You know, some are big storylines, some are but every character goes through something each season. Maybe not Liam, since he's very little and they haven't done much with him other than the private school last season, and this season he's back in public school, you know, but it's not like he was really young, so understandably so. But yeah, lots of shit are happening on Shameless. I'm really excited for, you know, to watch what the hell they're gonna do for the rest of the season. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy, hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. UNCUT reaction, always posted first on Patreon. Yes, it's always posted first on Patreon. And also, what was I saying? Yeah, first on Patreon, and like I said, this month, I will have a binge towards the end of the month. For Shameless, but I'm gonna continue. I mean, I'm gonna do weekly reactions for Shameless, but there will be a date where I actually binge three episodes, you know, or maybe 3 episodes in one day, 2 episodes in the next day, and something like that. But we will finish Season 9 this month, hopefully. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's just begin with Season 9, Episode 5 of Shameless. Here we go.
No finer candidate for West Point than Carl Gallagher.
Damn right you don't.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm not asking.
So you're
I
a
love
lesbian?
Yeah, I am.
I can't do this again.
Do what?
Falling in love with a straight girl, it's too painful. Just go.
I feel it.
Jesus, how many more dogs are down there, Carl? Just Rocco and Bernice. Should be dead by the end of the week.
He's just gonna throw
Does
them.
anyone know what cocktail tire is?
It's a little early for cocktails, even for a Gallagher.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh, what smells like dead dog?
A dead dog.
it's that dog.
Yeah.
Taking care of it.
You ready?
I told you, I don't need a ride.
I'm headed to Patsy's, trying to make things work with Alex.
Who's Alex?
Aw.
My girlfriend.
Your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You gay now?
Yes.
No.
No. Yeah. Don't invalidate her
You
journey.
too? Let's go. Someone should wash a dish around here once in a while.
Hey, buddy, have a good day.
What the fuck just happened?
That's gonna take a while.
Oh, Jesus
Go
Christ.
home.
Like, the other day, that's what well, it didn't blow up like that and catch fire. But something similar happened here, and, like, it went kaboom. You know, it was extremely scary.
Come out to a race sometime.
A child molester, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a recall.
Frank.
I put him in there. I can take him out.
Frank, your piss is brown.
Oh, ew.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah. That is brown.
For fuck's sake, damn it.
Ew.
Frank?
Is he dead?
Kev?
You didn't have to order all this food.
I wanted to. I'm not ready to give up on us just yet. I know I may be a new lesbian, but I think I could be pretty good at it.
Sorry. You sound like Jasmine.
Who's that?
My second grade girlfriend. Until I found out she was playing doctor with Ricardo Jimenez at nap time.
What a bitch.
Where are you going?
I got a couple minutes before I gotta be at work.
No way. Absolutely not.
I'm not gonna even say anything. I'm just gonna listen.
Are you kidding me? He is pleading insanity. End of story.
He admits.
Oh my god, oh my god. Of course, Fiona was like, I'm not gonna say anything. Then she says a lot.
Admits he's bipolar. Suddenly, our entire movement is about mental
So
illness.
you want him to
So
go to
what?
prison for 10 years?
He'll get less if he pleads guilty.
And even less if he pleads insanity.
Hey.
How about we let him decide? He is, you know, his own man.
So you want to hear what my lawyer has to say?
Yeah, I want to hear.
Look, I know this judge. He understands.
Excuse me, if you make him plead insanity, you are putting lives at risk. Kids all over the world say, Ian, save them.
He put his time in. Now you save him.
They don't want gay Mary Magdalene. They want gay Jesus.
Well, they can't have him. He belongs to his family.
This is bigger than family.
Nothing
Oh my god.
is bigger than family. And if you send my brother to prison for 1 second longer than he needs to be there,
Oh my
I'm gonna torture Van with your pixie ass.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That can't be good. Go live. Look at his arms. Oh no. Sweetie. Sweetie, no, please.
What can I get for you?
Please.
Let me get a pack of Camels. You know what? Let me get a pack of American Spirits too. Some Marlboros. Some Winstons. You know, throw some Dunhills in there. And
Do you
Paul
want all of them?
I'm thinking of changing brands.
Sweetheart.
Thank you.
Where are you going?
Leave me alone, Fiona.
Ian.
Stay out of it.
Let him breathe a little bit. It's fair, you know. But you know what? Also, it is fair if you remove yourself from the situation, since he just doesn't want it, you know? It's not... How old is Ian, by the way? At this point, how old? Like, sometimes for me, they're still babies, you know? What are you doing?
Nothing. I got nothing.
Dude, you had a collapse? And those are mannequins as well?
I mean, we're high school juniors, and she's still confused about her sexuality.
Enjoy your lunch, you guys.
I mean, how many times can a heart get broken, you know?
Yes.
I can't talk right now, Fiona.
I think it's time for an intervention.
Why doesn't anyone accept the fact that I'm gay?
No,
Not for
not
you.
Ian. That bitch Geneva got in his head. I think he's considering not taking a plea deal.
How do you know?
I was there.
You went into his lawyer meeting?
That's what I was there means.
Tell me you didn't go all Fiona on him and tell him what he's supposed to do.
Going Fiona is not a thing.
it is
Trust
a
me.
thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Where's he now?
I don't know. He took off. He's not answering calls or texts.
Just let him breathe.
He's a grown man, Fiona. Sounds like he doesn't want to talk to you. Might be time to let go.
You know what? It is really good advice. They all have lives now. You know, you need to worry about the little one. Or maybe Lip can take care of him. I don't know. I thought Fiona was still the guardian. Him as well, right? He's not over 18. No, he's a baby. He's like 11.
Hi, Mr. Milkovich.
Oh.
Mickey's in Mexico. Fuck off, rectum boy.
Oh, fuck
I'm not
off!
here to see
Don't,
Mickey. I'm here to see.
don't call him that, you bitch. Okay, not the Galovich reunion that I was hoping for. We know that Mickey's in Mexico, but still.
You.
What, you trying to fagify all of us?
You don't fagify people. That's not how. How much time did you do in the pen?
18 years, on and off.
How bad was it?
Depends on your definition of bad. Mouth and ass rapings, which you probably enjoyed. Beatings by the guards. Food sucked.
You were mouth and ass raped?
You kidding? I did the raping. Milkoviches don't bottom.
Was Mickey adopted?
Was Mickey adopted? He bottom. My boy's a bottom. I miss him so much.
Off, Gallagher.
Okay, rapings, food, guards, I can handle that shit. I just need to know if...
Anyone can handle that shit. It's the boredom that'll kill you. Starts out you figuring out your surroundings. Then the day-to-day sets in. Start reading books, lifting weights, fuck a few of the pussy boys in the yard. But you're in the same place with the same assholes, doing the same shit every second of every hour, of every day, of every goddamn year. If I was you, I'd pack my shit and run.
Look at him giving good advice.
Hi, Satchel Boy.
What do you want, sissy?
Just wondering how your day was.
Todd? Todd?
Wait, is Todd not around?
I'm just trying to be friendly.
My day was fine.
Good, good.
No, I wouldn't follow her. Yeah, no, don't follow her. You forgot about your wife. She dead? Is she really dead?
Wanna have sex?
Easy answer, yes, but Kev made me sign some form that I wouldn't fuck anyone who's too drunk to provide consent.
Who's Kev?
He's the vagina safe guy.
Tell Kev I can keep my own vagina safe.
Oh.
Fuck me.
Did he just left?
Ian?
Did he dye
Hey.
his hair?
I've been texting you.
Oh, there's a power outage at work. I went for a run. What's up?
We gotta go find Ian. He jumped bail. I think he's skipping out on his hearing.
How do you figure?
He dyed his hair and his drawers are empty. Bus station or train station? Which one you want?
12 years ago, I was gang raped in a bathroom near the Level 2 East concession stand.
And last line.
With my family support, I can finally get out of bed during football season.
Applause, applause, applause. Loyola, that's your cue.
When I was 16, I woke up in an alley on my birthday. Blah, blah, blah. I'm a stronger woman now, and I can finally defecate pain-free.
I got my first abortion when I was 14.
I was sex trafficked at the age of 6.
I was 13 when I was circumcised.
I just want my clitoris back.
Fuck men. Fuck them up the ass. Fuck all of them.
You know what? That's the hard truth right there. You know, the fact that the women's stories. Yeah, as much as like it's amazing that someone, I mean, some men are aware of the awful things that happen to women, but at the end of the day, women are the ones who go through that, and their voices should be heard. And you know, it's not as easy as just to make a consent form and just passing it around, you know. And I think that's what he's realizing right now.
So, Kevin, when you hear fuck men, fuck them up the ass, fuck all of them, that's when you go.
Oh my god, I said that I didn't recognize him? Wait, I didn't recognize him at all. I was like, who's this man? Oh, so he's in the train station. Okay, keep looking so gorgeous. You're so gorgeous, baby. But like, you shouldn't be running away though.
What are you doing?
How are you gonna be in here? I need to wash my junk.
What?
Like now?
Like 10 minutes ago. I think I had sex with a trashy girl.
What do you mean you think?
It was dark. Couldn't tell.
How trashy are we talking?
Pretty trashy.
Should have heard these
Wait.
women's stories. Rape,
Was it consensual? Honey.
rapes, beatings. I had no idea.
If you had no idea, you've been walking around with blinders on. Do you know how many times a day a guy touches me inappropriately?
I pulled my dress off my shoulder at a club Saturday. Licked my nipple. Never seen him before in my life.
Jesus.
I won't get on the
Oh
escalator
my
if I'm wearing a
God.
skirt.
I wear a wedding ring everywhere to keep the assholes from bothering me.
Right, we get it. Christ.
I'm
What?
sorry. Is
Does
this
that-
stuff making you boys uncomfortable?
Yeah, I mean,
Welcome to womanhood.
yeah, exactly. You're just hearing about it. You are not even like listening to it.
Did you film yourself fucking me while I was passed out?
I filmed myself not fucking you as proof.
Proof of what?
I'm not fucking
You're
you.
a lying piece of shit! Ugh!
You should watch the video.
Why don't you just leave me here?
I don't want you to choke on your own puke.
Bullshit!
Oh my God.
You're just like those rich pricks downstairs who think girls are their personal fuck toys.
No, actually,
Your
no.
bone tie is gonna hurt way worse than a real one when I shove it 12.
Hi. He's like, this girl is. Oh my God. Did you jump out of the window?
What's going on?
Oh shit. Oh. He didn't deserve that.
Electroshock therapy. I saw it on TV. It works. There are studies. Come here. Rich people pay a lot of money for expensive paddles. We're doing it the Gallagher way.
Oh my God.
When I tell you, you plug that in. Wait.
I did not need it to see his ass.
Here. Put these on. Rubber will protect you.
No, I don't think it would.
And, turn around. No boy should see his father like this. Ready? Do it.
Really?
What, did I stutter? I said...
Oh!
An addict got something coming up, need to stay sober for. I keep him away from the booze.
They pay you?
I'm getting $100 to keep some teacher dry before an annual review. I got $5 grand to keep a prep school quarterback sober during recruitment season.
Well, maybe that's something you can look for.
Anyway.
You can do.
Shall we review the steps and get out of Dodge?
Yeah.
I'm so glad that he's taking care of himself.
I swore I wouldn't take her back again, and after I took her back the third time. Debbie, did you hear anything I just said?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. We've just been sitting here for 8 hours. I don't like talking about my feelings.
It's called lesbianism, Debbie. It's what we do.
It's what we
Have
do.
sex with women is what lesbians do.
Yeah, and you're bad at that too.
What?
So do you guys want to hear the dinner specials?
No, we do not. Thanks. Come on, Franny.
Are you kidding me? I'm supposed to pay for all this food we ate?
I don't know. Why don't you spend the next 8 hours talking it over with yourself and let me know what you decide? You make me want cock again.
Oh my God.
Lesbianism fucking sucks. Why is there a lamp on the floor?
You don't want to know.
Women fucking suck. Why does it smell like burnt human in here?
You don't want to know.
Hi, Satchel Boy.
Sissy? What are you doing here?
Yeah, what?
Moving in.
What?
Why?
Because you need to provide for your family, asshole.
What family?
I'm pregnant.
Not with... No.
She doesn't even look pregnant.
Well, she took a pregnancy test. She's definitely pregnant.
And you guys are sure you actually had sex?
No?
He's not sure.
When did this happen?
Today.
Oh, come on.
It can't be yours, right?
No.
No.
It's not yours, Liam. Oh, you guys have a kid too. Oh, we should have a play date sometime. Sorry?
Oh, hello.
I'm Debbie. Gallagher. Fiona's sister.
Right, hi.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. So?
How did you guys know that you were
Oh!
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You're a lesbian? What are all those
Trying.
I don't know. So confusing.
What is confusing about it? You either like girls or you don't.
I thought I did, but Alex.
Who's Alex?
My ex-girlfriend. She says I'm bad at lesbianism.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Look at me.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Are you thinking about my pussy right now?
I am.
I wasn't, but...
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gay.
You like that?
I did, yeah. I did.
That's all the lesbian you need to be.
Thank you. Thank you
It
for...
means you like what you like, and none of the rest of it matters. Okay?
You know what? What a good teacher. I like this. I find her extremely high, and like I you know, because I still see Demi like a child. I know it's not supposed to. I don't know how old she is, but like, she's very attractive to me, at least. The other chick, I mean, you know. Well, both of them. I find them both. Okay, shut up. And honestly, there is no right way to do shit, you know? Oh my god. Kara's like,
Hey.
Jesus. Oh, please don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you burying?
Dog?
So this is where you live, huh?
Yeah. How'd you find me?
Looked you up in the candidate roster. Cute house.
Not really.
I watched the video on your phone.
How'd you find the password?
Maybe don't use your house number.
Well, how else am I supposed to remember where I live?
Definitely had sex with some girl and filmed it, but it wasn't me.
That was my ex, Cassidy.
So you're single?
Yeah.
because I think she's dead, right?
Oh, you didn't come here to watch, did you? Wait, right over there. By that bike.
You shouldn't be doing this. Oh, I thought it was about the gig. Oh my god.
Ready? Ready?
I don't think that's legal.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
You shouldn't be doing this.
Ready? Ready?
I just saw his wire and his mic.
I shouldn't have asked you to choose between an art exhibit and your brother.
Well, you did plan it 6 months ago.
Turns
so.
out he didn't want me choosing him. You're right. He's not a kid anymore. He doesn't need me. I don't know if any of them do.
Well, Liam, I think he does.
You don't need me.
I do. I need you to save me from my horrible musical proclivities.
Anywhere you wanna go when you can. Find the magic when you can. Find the magic.
Okay, this is very sweet.
I was being young, I was being dumb when you can't find the magic anymore.
You're awful.
This is actually kind of good, right? Oh, hello.
Look for you.
The hell happened to you? Okay, I'm glad that he's here. He didn't skip town.
I'm in considerable pain, actually. Do you have something that might help? Vicodin, maybe?
Says you're not to give you drugs.
Where does it say that?
Not give him drugs. Oh my god.
Psychotic break of undetermined origin.
Get me 50 milligrams more of thorazine and some benzodiazepine to room 267.
You gonna get a
Next you
boner?
can?
Sure.
The thorazine's kicking in, so she's calm for now. If anything happens, just hit the red button by the bed, yes?
Yes. You might send up some Vicodin. She responds well to that.
Okay, thank you.
Is there a hole in the
You
pocket?
smell nice.
Thanks.
I can't find it.
Hey, why don't you just undo this belt and I'll get it.
No, I don't think I should do that.
Oh, come on. I think I could actually get out of here if you just undo one.
Yes.
Okay.
Frank, you're not that stupid, right?
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Say you're sorry, Timmy. Say you're sorry.
This was Sarah Beth, you fucker.
Well, hello, old friend.
I fucking hate that I have to see that. We need you here.
I hate your hair.
So do I.
No, it looks good. Hmm.
Whatever you want to do in that courtroom, I'm with you.
Okay.
Thanks.
I know that that was difficult for her.
You coming?
Want me to?
You gonna say anything?
No.
My name is Ian Gallagher.
All right, Mr. Gallagher, in the case of the state of Illinois versus Ian Gallagher for the felony crime of arson, how do you plea?
Your Honor, a young man was being forced into a van against his will to be taken to a conversion camp. His would-be captors wanted to deny him of his true nature, and I stopped that from happening, so I will not apologize for that. And the people who were trying to change him were his family. People who were supposed to love him for who he was unconditionally, like my family has loved me.
Baby!
And to not love, that is the true crime. And at the end of the day, everything I did in the hopes that we would learn to love each other the way that Jesus taught and God intended, and more importantly, the way that we all need.
Yeah.
But I understand there are laws. Truth is, I am bipolar. I was off my medication, and I was in a manic state in which I was not in control of my faculties, so I plead not guilty by reason of insanity.
Look, it was the right thing to do.
Clear out this courtroom.
I love him so much.
Are you sure I'm not the father?
No, you're not, Liam.
Yeah, yeah.
How much did you give her?
Keep her out for a while. I think I gave her too much.
Who's dead? Sissy?
She's fine.
Is she? Oh. They trapped her there. Gallagher's, man. Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 9, episode 5 of Shameless. Good, intense episode. You know. Okay, let's go with Ian, you know. There were options for him. For him to how he was gonna plead to the court. You know, there was the plead guilty, plead innocent, plead insanity, you know. And before he did all of that, you know, he kind of went through the possible scenarios, you know, running away, not showing up for court, actually talking to someone who has spent most of his life or a big part of his life in prison, which was his former father-in-law, which I was like, look, this is not the Milkovich I was like rooting to see, but that's what went on. But you know, and he has Fiona looking for him and all of that. And I think both Lip and Ford were absolutely right in the decisions that they made and in the things that they were saying. Ian is a grown adult. You presented the opportunity, the things that he could do, and at the end of the day, you know, you decide. He's the only one who was able to decide. He's no longer a kid, you know, and so he did. You know, he understood that he made a mistake. Yes, he tried to do something right. I mean, when everything started, when the Church of Jesus, of gay Jesus started, it was because he did not want more kids to go to conversion therapy. Like, it was a really good thing. But in that time, you know, he really put himself, he went too far, you know. So I think it's good that he accepts his mistake and that he knows that what he did by setting the van on fire was a bit too much, and it was a felony that he might have to answer for, you know. But he pleads insanity, you know, because he is bipolar, he's off his meds. And honestly, you know, I don't blame Geneva for like saying, oh, like this can be about mental health and things like that, when, you know, people who are in the LGBT community do suffer. I don't know the percentages and like, you know, of how many, but it is something that happens as well. I mean, it happens for everyone, whether you're straight or not, straight or gay or whatever, you know, mental health issue might happen. And the thing is that we need to be aware of, and that is one part of gay Jesus, you know. So like the fact that they did not want to make it all about his mental stability and his mental health is really shitty, because at the end of the day, he is the face of this whole movement. But the thing is that, you know, the kids, everyone in the gay church, whatever, did not wanted that. And it made me feel very bad, you know, because Ian, when he was doing all of this, he is bipolar. He will always be bipolar, you know. So his actions not necessarily are driven by his condition, but, you know, it is a part of who he is, and it is a part of him as well. So for us to be like, for them to be like, we don't need that part, we need this other part, it really isn't fair, you know, and it really wasn't a good thing. So at the end, he realized, you know, his family's here. And like at the end, when you know, when your sibling especially, you know, or some family or a family member, they are adult, the only adults, the only thing that you can do is really, you know, give your point of view, advise them to do one thing, but it's their life, you know. And the burden, we shouldn't care, like, take that burden with us, which is what Fiona is doing. But Fiona is kind of doing it, because she doesn't do it as much as she used to. Because before, it was more of like she needed to like be aware of where they were at all times. She was a lot more. But right now, it was something that she was like, they're about to take away my brother, you know? So, like, no, he has to follow what I say. He has to do what I said. And that is not the right thing to do. Like, even Debbie was like, he's a grown-ass adult. He's the one who's gonna make his decisions. So don't go all Fiona and just let him be. Like, I like that Lip actually, you know, then understands Fiona is gonna worry. Because that is who Fiona is, you know? And as much as, like, we accept our flaws, we have to accept hers as well, because she is ultimately our sister, even though her role in the family has been more so of a mother. She's still one of the siblings as well. So the fact that all of them are like, yeah, she's about to go all Fiona, and it's a common thing that they all think about. It was really fun, but like I did like the Lip was like, you know, I mean, Fiona does have a point at the end of the day, but he let Ian get to that point on his own, you know? And Ian, like, talking to Lip, saying, okay, so what's gonna happen if I get 10 years, you know? It's like, so many things will happen, you will miss so much, so I don't know if he's actually pleading insanity because he was actually off his meds. But I don't want, you know, because I don't want him to just take this lightly as like every bad thing that I could do, I can use the excuse of like, I'm bipolar, you know? But right now I think that, you know, it was his life or the other thing, which he can do a year and a half or 2 years, I think, which is honestly is a lot less than 10, you know? So yeah, hopefully they giving an extra reduced sentence, you know. Yeah, it was bad to setting the thing on fire, but how bad was it? Like, no one was hurt at the end of the day, right? So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, he's an adult and he made his decisions. Whatever decision was gonna be at the end of the day, it was his, and he was going to have to live with it, you know. And that is something that Fiona, I don't think, understood. You know, she was still trying to protect Ian. And I don't think she can. You know. Anyways. On the other hand, we do have Fiona going around, you know, trying to boss Ian around. And we know that, like I just said, he's a adult, responsible of his own decisions, and like, you know, I feel like, you know, because Fiona hasn't been like this in a while, you know. I think the last time it was when she put them all in a line and she was like, okay, say I was right. You know, about the whole meth thing with Monica. But the thing is that she hasn't acted to Fiona in a while, you know, with like the, like, you have to do what I say, and like being extremely protective, or like, you know, she kind of has removed herself from it. But it jumped out again, this feeling of like, oh my god, there goes one more of my kids who no longer needs me. And as a mother, I can understand Fiona, because there are moments where, you know, like growing up with like, you know, with Josh, with him growing up, that I was like, okay, I gotta teach him how to, I don't know, shower, you know? And like I used to do with, like, even if I was tired, I used to do it and like blah blah blah, you know. But then I taught him how to do it, and by the time he learned, you know, I was like, oh, there goes one less thing he needs me for, you know. But it's good, but it does kind of like makes you like, oh my god, I'm no longer needed, you know. And it's sometimes scary, but it had to let them fly, right? So I understand Fiona in that aspect. And honestly, she thought her brother was going to be brainwashed into giving 10 years of his life. And as a Gallagher, you have to have an escape plan, you know? So she did that. She was like trying to force him into like making the right choice, which is what she was thinking, you know, which it was what he did at the end of the day, but he needed to get to that on his own, you know. And in the process of doing that, she stood up you know, Ford. And yes, Ford apologized. I'm sorry that I had to make you choose between your family and the art thing. But honestly, he booked, you know, and bought these tickets 6 months ago. 6 months ago. So, you know, this was like way before, you know. So, for him to say, I'm sorry, you know, I don't think he was supposed to feel that way. Especially because it was not his fault, you know. And Fiona should have been the one apologizing for it. Well, she did, because she was like, oh, I'm sorry for not being here, whatever. But I think it raises, you know, good point of like, Fiona, you do not, like, your siblings are all grown up with their own lives, you know. You do not need to put pause into your life to deal with their shit, you know, especially when they don't want you to be there, you know. But I think that also maybe it might be that Fiona really sometimes sabotages I don't know how to pronounce that, sabotages her own relationships, you know. But I feel like, you know, even though he's a bit cocky sometimes, you know, he's good, you know, and they have a really good relationship. So yeah, maybe she should focus on that, and should focus on her happiness, you know, and set boundaries with her siblings, you know, because they are not young, you know, babies anymore. The only one that they all should be taking care of is, you know, Liam. And probably Carl as well, but like, how old is Carl? Like, I have no idea how old they are right now. For me, sometimes I see Carl and I'm like, no, he's still 10. You know, and I know he's not. It's been 9 seasons. He grew up, okay? But sometimes I'm like, no, he's still a baby. So, same thing happens with Debbie sometimes, you know? And even with Ian and with Liv, you know, they're my children. So seeing them all grown up and making their own mistakes, I'm like, stop it. You know what I mean? So it's, I don't know, it's crazy. But yeah, the only one we should be protecting, I think, is little Liam, who I did not like the way they did whatever happened with that sissy chick who was trying to say, you got me pregnant like in a day. Sissy, please. I don't think she has been in class, but like, how old is she? Honestly, but if she's having to, like, she's not gonna blame it on Liam, and Liam was like extremely like confused because he was like, I think I just had sex, and like, I don't think he really wanted it, you know. So I did not like that, and like, I did not like that it's brushed off, you know, because if it was a girl who was molested, you know, by someone older than her, we will be freaking out, you know. So I did not like how you know, normal they made it seem. And like, poor Liam was freaking out, you know what I mean? And how old is Liam? Is like, he really is like 10, right? Or 8, I don't know. So has to be scary, right? Well, I don't know. The Gallaghers, man. Then you have main Gallagher, Frank. You know, his body's rejecting his liver. Basically, you know, probably he's drinking too much as well. And so he goes to the hospital. I mean, bless Kevin and Veronica for actually taking him. You know, they did take him to the hospital twice, you know, on the same week. To get him check. At first it was his liver. He was all yellow and pissing brown, you know. So they change his meds, but of course the healthcare system is not perfect in any, you know, well, maybe it's perfect in some European countries. I have no idea. Here, we do have universal health care, you know, but is shitty because you get the you know, the generic brands as well, you know, that they say this as good as the ones, the other ones, but when you do go to the, you know, to a private one, you do get better medicines and, you know, but yeah, it is expensive, those ones. So it's sad that for things like that, you know, there is just one single brand that could help everyone, you know, whether if you're rich or poor, you know, so, but it's not like that because the world is fucked up. But yeah, so, where was I going with that? Yeah, well, Frank got that, and one of the side effects was that he was not gonna get an erection. But, like, he literally just took the medicine, and he was, like, trying to get an erection when he didn't actually have slept, you know. He was still yellow-ish, you know. And he was still a bit tipsy. So I don't know why he wanted that to work so bad at that moment. But it's Frank, so yeah. And then we got to see his ass one more time. That is more wrinkled than you can imagine. But you know, then he shocked his own genitals because it's Frank, you know. But he got an erection by the end of the episode, so good for him, I guess. I did not need it to see any of that, but it happened, you know. Because also in this episode, Debbie is questioning her sexuality. She likes Alex, like really, really likes her. Or at least, you know, she wants to kind of dive into, you know, dating chicks, and the fact that she does feel sexually attracted to women, you know. But Alex is like the stereotypical lesbian on television, you know, that when they like to make fun of lesbians is like talks too much, talks about feelings, moves in right away, you know, all these stereotypical things you want to think about lesbians. You got it with Alex, you know. And Debbie was like, okay, I want to work on it, you know. But the thing is, and also the judgmental lesbian trope, I think. Where she was like, well, you're not a real lesbian if you don't want to talk about your feelings. Honey, not all lesbians do that, you know. Like, lesbians, I think, get a bad reputation of, like, doing all the things that I just mentioned. But honestly, like, if you don't want to talk, I mean, I'm not a lesbian, I am a bisexual woman, but I don't like talking about my feelings. I mean, but yes, you do talk a little bit more about your feelings with women, between women, than you do with men. So it holds a bit of truth. But the thing is, and yes, you know what? The stereotypes are for a reason, because at some levels it's right, but they force it a little bit too strong, like too hard sometimes. They go a little bit too extra. But the thing is that Debbie wants that, but she gets judged by the lesbian that is like, well, you're not doing lesbianism right. And like, I love that she went to the other two lesbians that she knows at Fiona's house, and she's like, wait, am I doing, like, you know, and they were like, what she's telling you is wrong. Like, if you like girls and if you like women, that's it, you know, you're doing lesbianism right. And like, there is no one mold that everyone fits in, you know. So that was good. And honestly, how sexy was, what is the name of the blonde girl? Well, I know that both were blondes now, but you know, the taller one, what is her name? I don't remember her name, but like, God bless her, you know, because she was like, and she opens her, I was like, you show me Frank's wrinkled ass and you couldn't show me her titties? Like, this is homophobic, okay? Honestly, it is. And she shows it, and like, Debbie's like, are you thinking about my pussy? And I was like, yes. I was. Like, at that moment, I completely forgot that Debbie was there. Like, Debbie did not exist. I felt like she was talking to me, you know what I mean? And she was like, are you thinking about my pussy? And I was like, yes. And like, you know, Yeah, it was great. It was a great moment. Totally forgot Debbie was there. But she wasn't like, she was with her keys, and like, I love that. I don't remember her name. She was like, why do you have so many keys? And she's like, I don't know, I'm confused. Because like, she thinks that you have to look a certain way to be gay. And no, you do not have to be any way to be who you are, you know? So yeah. Also, I like the joke with Ian. He was like, no, I fuck people, you know? He was like, because Galovich, we don't bottom. And like, Ian is like, are you sure Mickey's not adopted? Because we know my boy's a bottom, you know? So, yeah. That was hilarious. Oh my god. But anyways, two gay Gallaghers, or sexually, well, no, two gay Gallaghers technically, because Ian is gay, and I am like, probably Debbie is pansexual or something, or bisexual. We don't know, but let's not label her though, because she hasn't labeled herself. Though she has said that she's a lesbian, but she's still in the process of figuring shit out. So let her be. I love that she's like, well, why don't you like think it for 8 hours and then, you know, come to a conclusion, and she just leaves. That was hilarious, you know. Anyways, what else happened? Oh, well, Carl went to this cocktail party thing and ended up, you know, kind of hooking up with the daughter of the guy he was supposed to be impressing, you know, but he did a good thing because he did not have sex, and also he recorded not having sex just so he can prove that he didn't do anything, which it shouldn't come to that point, you know, but sadly, you know, some men are awful, so it had to be done that way, I guess. Like he followed Kevin's advice, and yeah, you know, he didn't have sex with a girl who was passed out, so that's good. And the girl actually, you know, realized that there is at least one decent man, Carl. So that's good. That was good. We'll see where that goes, and like, I can't believe, like, are we really going to, like, it's set in stone that Cassidy is dead, right? I think someone mentioned that there is a video, like a deleted scene or something, with the cadet that murdered her, actually killing her. I never saw that. Maybe I should watch that. But oh my god, you know. Anyways, what else happened on the episode? You have Kevin, you know, with his, like, I'm glad that he decides to not speak, because like, he had a really charming speech. I just said that. But he had a really charming speech, but once he sat down there, you know, and he started hearing the stories, he was like, why am I here? You know, there is no reason for Kevin and for every single decent man in the planet to support women's rights and support this type of march and things like that. But, you know, as much as you can, you know, support and embrace and feel the pain that women go through and the things that they have gone through, your voice should not outstage the voices of the real victims, you know? And you need to, yeah, stand up, fight it against the bad things some men do, you know? But you have to be able to say, hey, at the end of the day, you're the one going through this. You're the one who needs to speak up, you know? So I think that was a good message at the end of the day, you know, because it's so freaking sad that most women have stories like this, you know, or that at least if you're a woman, you know of people who have gone through that, you know. So it's just shitty. Anyways, what else happened on the episode? I like how they touched that subject, actually. I think it was done really well. You know, especially because Kevin is always he's a good, decent guy, you know. But but it's good that he actually decides that and that he's not. It's good. Though, you know, you could show up and show your support, but, you know, voices, I feel like they have to be female voices, you know, that need to be heard. So, yeah. Good thing. Lip, you know, is going through his own thing as well. You know, now he's sober and San is not there either. He needs to figure out what he's gonna do. He's a single man, you know, and like he still has a future. I wish that there could be like some sort of like opportunity for him, because let's not forget that he's brilliant and probably his brain is being wasted. Not wasted by just fixing bikes, but like he could be so much more. So I don't know. I hope that I wish that there could be a second chance for him in the, you know, academic side of things, you know. I don't know. I think he could make it. Now that he's so sober, I think he could, you know. Although it could like break him as well, because he was like, today he was looking at the alcohol section of the store and he was like contemplated whether if he should, you know. Thankfully he got himself into a meeting and that was good. But then he got into a bike race, which is not a good thing, you know. So kind of scary, but hopefully he doesn't continue doing that. Please, for the love of God. But yeah, anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy my reaction video for this episode. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Give it a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Go to Patreon to watch the extended version. Thank you so much to everyone who is supporting my reactions and who's watching my Shameless reactions, even though it's been like, what, 4 years since I have been reacting to Shameless and I haven't finished it yet. In my defense, there's a lot of seasons, okay? Short seasons, yes, but a lot of seasons and like episodes are really long. So it takes me like an hour and a half to actually do one video. So it's like, it's a lot. Anyways, well, I could not rant, but like, I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for Shameless. Mwah. Bye, guys.